Well, good afternoon, folks. You're going to join me in I'm putting this Pinto, or actually it's a Puch, engine back together for that moped, the JCPenney moped that I've put up a couple videos already. So I tore the engine completely apart. I had to get a new lower end. I had to get a new upper end. So it's pretty much a new one. And I got the main part of the engine put together. I cleaned up the carb. It was in pretty bad shape and missing a couple of parts, but I had a kit for it. And the kit contains most of the parts that I need, all the parts except a couple of screws, actually, that I needed. So we got that done. You're going to join me in the middle of putting that carb back together, and then we'll show the engine when we get pretty much done. And I got a couple things coming from Treatland. They're the moped parts supplier that I use, and then hopefully we'll get it back in the frame and take a ride. So enjoy. All right. Well, that was a real fight. It's all rusted in there, that's why. And I just wanted to take it out to try and figure out what slot the clip is in. This whole thing is the clip. If that'll focus on there. And the kit contains a whole new one. So we'll push that on in slot number 2. And the kit also contains a whole new slide. Isn't that nice? You don't get that with my Yamahas. All right. Now let's see if this goes back in easier. I'm not sure. I think I need something just a little bit that will go down inside of here and push that, like a long, deep socket. 9mm was the perfect socket. All right, I've got a brand new accelerator cable on order. The pin in this hole is right on this side, so we need to find the groove and make sure it matches with the pin. And the slide goes right down in, and you can see it from in here, maybe. It's in there, and it goes up and down just fine. Let's see. All right. I was having a fit because I couldn't find this spring, but I found it. Now, there's a couple different things here. This, which, along with this, which is the choke, which they even give you another choke lever. That's amazing. So we can pull this one out, put that over there, and put this one in. And there's a little clip that holds that too. So you can't pull it back out too far. So we're going to have to work that clip to get this thing in that hole, and there we have it. And you can pull it up and it'll click into a groove on there. You push it down and that's the choke. So this attaches to this and goes down in, and then this plate, see here, I don't know if you can see, goes down in here, and what it does is it blocks off when you push this down, it blocks off the air. All right, we got 2 screws. We got the gasket. All righty, I took a little petroleum jelly and put it down there and put the gasket in there. Then I can hook this in and put this all down together, hopefully. Well, that was the theory anyway. And I'm hoping that takes care of it. And we'll check it again. When I couldn't find these screws, I went and got screws that screw into the existing holes down there, and found they were M4s. And I tried to put them down through the holes up here in this, and they wouldn't fit. I had to drill these holes out. So I don't understand, their M4s must not be the same as the Chinese M4s that I'm using. All right, let's take a look down here now. I don't know how I can show you this, actually. I almost have to have the light behind me. So I can show you that you can see, well, maybe you can see. You can see the slide down in there, and the choke lever is all the way up. So if I push the choke lever down, you can see that most of the passage is covered with the choke lever, with the choke slide, that square piece of metal that I attached to this shaft. So the choke is now working right. You pull it up, it clicks in up here, and it'll stay there. Discovery, that's what we have here. Because I have never taken one of these apart before. I guarantee. Who used to do that? Who used to say that? Some Cajun guy that used to tell jokes. Can't remember his name. All right. Seems like it's Justin something or other. Okay, let's see what we got here. Down in here, we have, I believe, a jet. That jet, I believe, might have a replacement up here, or maybe Maybe it's an emulsion tube. What do you think? That's it. All right, so I need to go find me a little thin-walled small sprocket or socket that will fit on that, and then we can take that one out and put this one in. So I went over there and I found a 5mm, which fits right on that emulsion tube, and I installed the new one, and then I got a jet, a brand new jet that was with the kit, and that will go in there. I got to go get me a flat tip screwdriver and I'll be right back. These old screwdrivers been halfway around the world. I bought these at the Navy Exchange in Yokohama, Japan. Little side chatter there. All right, that's in and tight. What else do we have? This is the old needle from the needle and seat. And this is the new needle. Now, in addition, we have here they even give you a new thing to hook the gas line to. Isn't that amazing? And let me see if I can find a wrench that fits that. That's going to be probably a 10. Imagine that. A 10 is actually here. Yep. Tighten that down good. So that's in. We also have over here I don't know. This is where the needle goes, and that hooks to this, the new float. But I don't think we're ready for that yet. Are we? Well, maybe. This goes in here, I believe. This should be the air screw. Let's see if we can find the bottom. I hope that's not the idle screw. There's the bottom. I think the spring is all the way compressed. And here's the old spring. Put that with the old stuff. All right, we're going to back it out one. Come on, Jack. And 1.5. All right. So that's good. Let's put the float in and the needle down there, and then they even give you a new pin. Boy, I wish the Yamaha carburetors would do that. So that's in. Then we've got the brand new bowl gasket. If we can get it in the groove. And make sure that pin is in there. And I think that was a 14, but I'm just going to do it hand tight. Now, this one, oh, I see. I need to take that out again because they send you this. And the problem is they send me one more thing and I have no idea where it goes. Before, this had a banjo connector on it. So I guess this one's just what they call a barb connector. All right, how's that look? This, it says, is a vent. I don't know what that means. I think you can push it down and vent the bowl, but I don't know why you would do that. It does a little plunger with, I don't know, a little valve on the end of it down in the bowl there. So maybe when you're first putting gas to it, you need to do that. I'm not sure. So, what do we got next? This might be a gas filter. And then again, it might just be a polishing thing. Because they even send you a new bolt for this. Isn't that amazing? I don't know which direction this goes. Everything looks good. All right, what's next, guys? I don't know if they sent me this. No, they didn't. That was something else I had here. This I don't need. This is the old air screw. Went in there. Those are all the old parts over there. I'll put them all back in there. And this, I have no idea where it goes. The only thing it could be is something to do with this, I think. But I'm not sure. It might be that this would go with the banjo connector instead of this connector. But I think I'm going to use this one. All right, so I'm going to put this in the box. That's all taken care of. What's next? We put our tools away and then dig out the new tools that we're going to need for the next job. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I did a lot more work than this today. Well, for me, it was a lot of work. It isn't all that much, but I cut this one down as much as I could. It's basically just rebuilding the carburetor. And I got some more work that I did on it, so I've got the engine pretty much together. So I'm going to split it into two, and this one will be about 20 minutes, and the next one is probably about the same. I've got about I don't know, 40 or 50 minutes of video. Probably cut that down to 20, 25 minutes. And we'll see you on the next one. This little Pinto's coming together. I got parts on order yet, but we'll get there.